Hello guys, what's up? Welcome back to another Transformers Earth Wars video. And today I'll be talking about a topic that is really much needed in alliances, which is the alliance war. And as you can see, I'm already winning because my alliance is just coded like that. So we're gonna start off with Optimus Prime, of course, because he's the leader. And now Optimus Prime is a really good bot. Like, I mean, really good. You can use him to rush bases, but he's not ideal for every base because rushing is not always a good choice. So yeah, moving on to the next bot, which I would suggest would be definitely Blades, because like Blades, well, Blades has the hacking abilities, and hack is a really important thing in war. When you're gonna go in war and activate outpost bots, you will need to hack them. And now Chromia, I mean, do I need to explain the stuns? So like, it's pretty obvious. You need the stun towers, stun the defenses and the outpost bots. And you can use Big Daddy because Big Daddy has long range and he's really good as a combat bot. And yeah, so Chromia is recommended definitely. And who else do we have? We have Skids, of course. Skid has the acid damage, area damage, and with the cosmic rust blaster thing, he is really OP right now. So yeah, Skid is definitely recommended by me. And yeah, he looks pretty cool too, I guess. So if you have a Skids, please invest on him. Like, even if it's a 3-star or a 2-star. If there's a 2-star Skids, I don't really know. And next bot I'm gonna talk about is Roadbuster because of the high damage capabilities, and I have Quintus Prime Core on him, which really works very well because if you know how Quintus Prime works, so like yeah, Roadbuster is also really good right now. He's basically a one bot army in the current meta. Yeah, and as you can see, this is what I use on him. Not the best stuff, but it is quite good, like Windstrike. And Elita 1 is used for area damage most of the time because that's the only thing Elita 1 is good for. In wars, as I said in Optimus Prime, it's not like always in wars you can't just rush sometimes. So yeah, same goes for Blur, by the way. Huffer is trash. Don't use Huffer. It's actually so trash. And now Blue Streak is actually really helpful in wars. You can destroy the shield cores. Destroying shield of the bases is a really necessary thing, and it's really important, and it's basically the main thing to focus on, and Blue Streak does the perfect job. And now we'll be moving on to some like explanations on how I'm gonna show you some matches. And you can see we are currently winning the war. The enemies, we are fighting against them like for what, the 5th time. And yeah, we lost 4 times, so like this our comeback. So yeah, hopefully we win this war. So yeah, I'm just gonna show a quick demonstration. So yeah, I'm gonna just fight my own alliance mate right now because that's the best I've got for a shield. So yeah, as you can see, his name is Koi from my alliance, TSS. And as you can see, we have a shield generator on its base. As you can see, it's right there. What's the shield level? So it's shield generator level 1. So Blue Streak can probably like 1-shot or 2-shot it. And remember guys, another really important thing is when outpost bots are not available, you should not use the combiner first because that is not a good strategy. And yeah, as you can see, I just deployed on my bots now. Now we use blades to hack, and because there is more range on this area, I chose this area because they can't really attack me from closer, and we can use blades to hack. So that's the type of strategy I'm going for. And as you can see, it's pretty good to destroy right now. And Blue Streak is not close enough to the shield generator, which is not a good thing. But yeah, we just like really use blades to hack and then Chromia to stun, and we don't really need the others too much. So yeah, as you can see, still Blue Streak is not close enough, and I know I'm just yapping right now, but that's the only thing we can do because the game goes really slow even with the fast forward. And as you can see, I took Optimus Prime into rush so that we can get Blue Streak closer to the shield generator. So yeah, but I don't really know if he's close enough yet. Okay, let's just hack. We can't hack anything either. He's also not close enough, so let's fast forward more. And he's close enough. So now you can see the shield generator, 1-shot and 2-shot, and it's gone. And now the combiner has deployed and the outpost bots aren't avoidable, so we can try to do some damage to the combiner. No, it doesn't have a combiner. Why is it lighting, man? Okay, I don't really know them. But yeah, the outpost bots are there, so let's deploy Magna bots because the bots are kind of dying right now. And this is normally what strategy I go for. So yeah, because like the outpost bots are taking out my bots quicker, so I deploy my combiner and then I try to take them out. But if the outpost bots are avoidable, then I just straight up just rush with my combiner and do as much damage as possible to the base. So yeah, as you can see now, Magna Boss can just take out everything. It's not that big of a deal. Um, so yeah, I'll also be discussing about war combiners, on which combiner you should use for war. And if you guys are wondering why I haven't uploaded in a long time, I just got a bit too lazy. So that's all I'm gonna say. And I'm kind of sick as well. So yeah, and as you can see, that is the perfect demonstration on how to use Blue Streak. And now moving on to the combiners, as you can see, I have a 4-star Skyrim, which I haven't made a video about. So yeah, as you can see, Trailbreaker, Smoke Screen. It's a really good combiner actually. It looks really cool. And it actually works really well as a 4-star as well. As a 3-star, it's kind of weak, but when you get all the 4-star components, it's a beast, like a literal beast. So yeah, and it's currently upgrading. So I can't really do anything. So yeah, and Defensor isn't really that good of a war combiner if you don't have a 4-star. So 3-star Defender, not really recommended. Magnaboss on the other hand, 3-star Magnaboss is really good for wars. And 4-star is also good. And his components are not that hard to collect. And his components are also really good on their own, I'd say. And there's a lot of good thing about Magnaboss: range, area, and mostly melee as well. So like, yeah, it's mostly area and melee damage, and that's actually the thing you need. And now Volcanicus also a 3-star, really good at above level 10 or so. You can definitely use him in wars as a 3-star, and I'm sure that a 4-star Volcanicus would definitely boost your team even higher. And now moving on to the next combiner, who's Ruination. Oh god, you can use this guy as level 1 and destroy like HQ16. He's very powerful as a 3-star. I swear if he was in a 2-star, he would still be as broken as he is in 3-star. So yeah. And Omega Supreme, well, you know, it's a no-brainer. 3-star kind of weak, but when you have the 4-star and 5-star, he's basically a beast. He can destroy you mentally, emotionally, verbally, whatever. And as you can see, Superion 3-star, really weak. People still use him in war, but 4-star Superion will definitely get some stuff done for you. But yeah, who's the next combiner? Computron. Okay, now there's a couple things I want to say about Computron. Computron is absolutely exceptional for wars. The hack zone is good. 3-star, I don't know if he's the best for now, but 4-star you can definitely do a lot of things. But I say he's more of a defensive combiner than an attacking combiner, because the hack zone hacks all the bots attacking your base. And Victorian is actually not that good. So yeah, Optimus Maximus, however, on 4-star, he can do a lot of stuff, and he's really good, I'd say. And yeah, there's not much to talk about him. He's really good. And the new combiner Raiden, I don't really know about Raiden too much. He's a tanky combiner, but I don't have much to say. I haven't used him too much, and I don't plan on using him until I have the 4-star. So yeah. And I think, yeah, that's all the combiners. That's all I've said about the combiners. Yeah, as you can see, not all of them are good, but most of them are good. um and what else? Yeah, I wanted to talk about Brainstorm actually. Where is Brainstorm? I can't find him. There he is. So yeah, Brainstorm. Yeah, now Brainstorm is really good for HQ16 plus, and he's absolutely like a monster, especially combined with BW Silverbolt. I'm gonna get into a game and show you guys on how good this guy actually Alright, so like fast forward, cut a few stuff, arranged my team, and yeah, let's go into Brainstorm's game. So as you can see, we're gonna get here, and I didn't take many bots, so yeah, I don't really know how this is gonna go. But Brainstorm, I'll just show you how good he is. So you'll set his ability, and then you'll use BW Silverbolt and see how much damage this actually does. As you can see, it just destroyed all of that, and then conducted a lot of damage there as well. Now if I use Blur to rush, he's also gonna do a lot of stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna set one more time, and I'll use Blur this time to like straight up. As you can see, he destroyed a lot, and then that also destroyed a lot. Yeah, and I'll also be talking about air raid and his nuclear bomb and everything. But first, I'm just gonna take a quick look at Brainstorm and show you how big of a beast he is. As you can see, um, yeah, yeah. By the way, his abilities does take up a lot of charge, so like, yeah, it's also a kind of problem. So, yeah. But oh my god, I accidentally pointed his ability to the base. But yeah, you can use him. He's really good. The only bad thing is that he takes up a lot of charge space. He takes a lot of lightning bolts, so that's the only disadvantage. But everything else, he's basically a beast. Yeah. And I think I'm gonna talk about air raid now. Now let me just get air raid. How long does this loading screen take? Okay, there we go. So like air raid is absolutely phenomenal. You can use air raid very nicely. He also does a lot of damage, but he's really weak compared to Brainstorm. Not his ability, I'm talking about like his health. His health is not the best. Whereas Brainstorm is absolutely phenomenal. So yeah, let's just go into a battle, and I'll show you how air raid works. It's very similar, not that big of a difference, but I still think that Brainstorm works a lot better than air raid would ever work. So yeah, okay. Now let me just analyze the base ones. Okay, now let's deploy air raid, and we'll deploy strafe. Should we? Actually, we'll deploy E1. So yeah, we'll use his ability right here, and yeah, we'll use E1. These bases are not so powerful, so like I can't really show the best example, but I can show an example that would work. So yeah, and let me just set up another bomb. And as you can see, the match started, but air raid is like already really low on health, and that's a disadvantage to air raid. That's the only disadvantage of air raid. We'll set. Can we set up another one? No, we can't really. But let's try. You can see. Yeah, we're probably not gonna be able to set that one off, I think. Yeah, we won't able to. So yeah, but I definitely think Brainstorm is a lot better. As you can see, air raid is really squishy, doesn't really do too much. So I really prefer Brainstorm. That's actually much better. Now, like, I will be talking, if there is anything else, I'll just round up everything that I've said about the warbots and like just recommend the warbots I think that are good. So yeah, I'm just gonna round it off. Just let this loading screen take off. Yeah, so now load faster. Seriously, it's kind of annoying. Okay, so now what I'm about to say is I think that this guy, Warpath is really good for clearing spider mines. SG Jetfire is really good for taking out the missile launchers and laser beams. So yeah, and what else? Is there anyone else? I mean, Chromia stuns, so it's pretty obvious. And then you need this guy, Roadbuster, for high damage dealing capabilities. If you have Quintus Prime Core, use it on Roadbuster. And then Minerva, of course. Minerva is a medic, and the best medic in the game, that's also. So of course you have to have Minerva in hard bases. And then Blue Streak, you need him to destroy shields, as I said. I haven't demonstrated it. Really good bot. And then Brainstorm for the explosions. Using it with Roadbuster and BW Silverboard is a really good strategy. So yeah. And who else? Skids, of course. Skids for the area damage. Really good warbot. Use the Cosmic Cross Blaster with him. And I'll talk about what else. Blades, you need hacks. That is one of the most important things, hacking outpost bots, hacking the defenses. So yeah. And then who else do I need to talk about? Well, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Blur, you can use Blur. Blur's not bad. But like the dash, yeah, you don't want to rush too much, do you? So yeah, guys, if you don't have Warpath, you could use Sea Spray. So yeah, Sea Spray also works really nicely. And yeah guys, I think that's it for today's video. Everything, and yeah, peace.